Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Ja Morant.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. Clint Capella is out there with Nance, and it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jaren Jackson. And it's Morant in at the point. Steve, no small ball here tonight. Both teams rely on their centers to set the tone at both ends.
And with the way teams switch nowadays, you don't know if they'll be guarding each other. It's not the type of head-to-head matchup we might have seen 20 years ago.
Passes it to Bane. Jackson, a screen on Johnson. At the tip. Rebounded by Capella. Here is Nance. And Bogdanovich kicks to Nance. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Nance. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Morant against Young. Morant passes to Williams. Morant sets a screen for Williams. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision-making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Outside Jackson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Back to Morant. And the layup's good off the glass.
An explosive leaper. Ja has no problems with scoring down low.
Young with the ball. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. And here is Capella. Coming in off a 10-point game, his last outing. Capella with a screen on Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young way outside.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Clark, a screen on Johnson. Bane kicks to Clark. Drills it from outside.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bane loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bogdanovich finds Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Floats one up.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
First free throw is good. And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
And Bane drops them both. Steve, thinking back to the 2018 draft, Atlanta made a trade that day with major ramifications.
Kevin, yes, they did. At the core of it, it was Young for Doncic. It might have been easy to second guess at first, but Young has had an enormous impact on the Hawks.
No good from Clark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Johnson, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Capella sends a screen for Bogdanovich. Headshot off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams can't get it to go.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Bane against Johnson. Bane, the bounce pass. Jackson has the open look. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by one. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Back to Bogdanovich. And the three ball is good. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Whether wide open or with a man right up in his face, Bogdanovich shows nice touch with the three ball.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. On the wing, Bane. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He has 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bane. He has 5. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
It's Young on the wing. Nance a screen on Morant. Williams against Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Morant against Young. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The Hawks leading. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 11 points in the game. High post Young. Inside, Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Leave a gap that size and Trae Young will spot it, and then he'll exploit it.
For Memphis, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Young against Morant. Johnson with a screen on Morant. Young's shot is good. Now Morant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Coming off the pick, Morant looks to pass, and he is precise with the location.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Tries from the block and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And we've got some time for a look at the 2K leaderboard now. And some point guards who have been very adept at putting the ball in the basket since the All-Star break. John Morant, third.
As a point guard, you want to create the best possible shot every trip down the floor. And given the way these guys have shot the ball, it's not a bad idea every now and then for them to go it alone.
You're right. I don't care what position it is. With percentages like that, get them more shots.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Morant passes to Aldama. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Clark kicks to Williams. It's deflected.
Wow, bogey plan. The enforcer acting just in time to knock it away.
Johnson can't get it to go.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Morant outside. Left side Williams. Here's Aldama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Johnson, the pass to Forrest. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Clark. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. Atlanta also making some changes here. Okongwu comes in for Larry Nance. And Hunter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Morant passes to Jackson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So the end of the season, Greg, is in sight now. Are players glad to see the finish line approaching?
I think it all depends on where you're at in the standings, Kevin. I mean, playoff-bound teams are eager to wrap things up, but those on the bubble probably wish they had more padding in their schedule.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Kennard, he's checked in for Smart. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Atlanta, advantage in 1 series.
And right now for Atlanta, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
I agree. As good as they've been, they do seem like they're missing that true killer instinct that sets the great teams apart from the good ones.
Capella, the pass to Forrest. The Hawks working the ball around. Okongwu against Jackson. 6 to shoot. He takes it in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
No good on that one. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And he sinks the second. No question, the Grizzlies have put together, Smitty, a team that can potentially go deep.
Kevin, a serious postseason run is what this team was built for. They let their young talents develop, and they did a good job of putting strong pieces around them. With the ball on the string, Ja Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Hawks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Johnson outside. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Johnson. Capella, high post. To the left side wing. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And that one, I thought the guys were out of sync offensively. And on the defensive end, a failure to communicate.
This was a brutal loss. You can point fingers in a number of directions, but the bottom line is they just didn't have it tonight.
The Hawks trail by 4. Hunter kicks to Capella. Capella with a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Johnson. Good on the three-point shot.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Williams against Hunter. Morant outside. Takes it inside. Pocket 4. Jackson finds Williams. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And the Grizzlies lead by 4. .137 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Forrest. Guarded by Morant. Capella with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Over in the corner, Williams. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
.103 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Forrest. To the middle. In the corner, it's Capella. Hunter, the pass to Johnson. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here's Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. Teardrop shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Morant's got 8.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Morant's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Here's Forrest. Guarded by Morant. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Forrest passes to Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Memphis holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here's Young. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Trae Young. Hunter is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Zeller, and it's Forrest in at the 2. Smart passes to Rose. Jackson setting the pick here for Rose. And a missed layup. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside from deep three-point land. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. The pass to Jackson. Okongwu against Jackson. Kennard for 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Tough shot by Luke. This guy is gritty.
Here's Young going inside. Okongwu with a screen on Rose. Here's Forrest. That shot off the mark. Rose with some nice D.
Man, Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Here's Forrest. Okongwu with a screen on Rose. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Grizzlies. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And he comes up with the deuce.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. Back to Smart. Kennard on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Hunter kicks to Young. Here's Forrest. Pass to Okongwu. Young taking his time here. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Kennard. He goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Hawks second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Here's Rose. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jackson finds Kennard. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smart. And again, Memphis no good. The Hawks trail by 9. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Down low, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the bucket by the Hawks. Smart on the wing, defended by Young. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Bogdanovich looking around. There's the dish to Hunter. Stolen by Jackson. They need this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense. They can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Jackson hits both of them. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies team.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. Jackson, a screen on Bogdanovich. In the corner, Smart with it. Outside Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
And here's a look at some numbers for Jalen Johnson.
And the past 10 games have been all about his work on the boards. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. He's battling like he hadn't been earlier in the year, and it's great to see that kind of hustle.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Good on both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
With his first shot attempt, Hunter no good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Bane passes to Jackson. Bane looking around. Buries the 20-footer. Bane's got the lead up to 14 now for the Grizzlies. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Young kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Capella with a screen on Smart. Back to Nance to end the run. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
Memphis leading by 11. Now here's Smart. Nothing on the board. Smart with this screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Bain. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defensive work there by Young. The three from Bogdanovich. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Kennard. The feed to Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 9 points.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
The Hawks trail by 13. Young outside. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Nance with no one around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Nance has got 8 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Kennard. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And this kind of defense doesn't bother Kennard. Locked in on the task at hand.
So it's the Hawks now. A 12-point game. Young up top. Guarded by Smart. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Memphis.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
First free throw is good. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Morant. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. He's putting up about 21 points per, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Outside, Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. Out to Morant for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson against Clark. Johnson dishes to Nance. It's Young on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
The kick out to Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 10. Johnson with it. Now defended by Bain. At the top of the key, Clark. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
A wing with good size and the ability to knock down threes. Bogdanovich is capable of big nights.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Young outside. It's over Morant. It's Clark with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. He's off on the first, and Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Good on the second free throw. The Hawks trail by 8. Now Young. Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Young. Clock at 6. Oh, Nance in position. And the rejection by Clark. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bain against Johnson. The kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Young, no good.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Bain with it. Here's Clark. Outside Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 9.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Capella, the pass to Johnson. Young against Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Young.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Morant. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. Knocked loose. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Young. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Young's got 7 now in this quarter.
Chalk up another incredible sequence for Trae Young. He can literally do it all.
Last outing for the Hawks, it was a loss to Cleveland. And here is Williams. 9 points in the game so far. Clark outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
On top of being an elite athlete and inside scorer, Ja Morant has a great feel for the game. He's an excellent playmaker.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
26 seconds left to play here in the half. Young against Morant. The kick out to Bain. He dishes it to Williams. Morant passes to Williams. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. They're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been clamoring to find out how the Rookie of the Year race is looking, and we are not letting you down.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the Grizzlies.
Well, they got a huge boost from the second unit. Those guys came from the bench firing. Really changed the complexion of this matchup.
That was one of their advantages coming in, though. They've got reserves who can be starters.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you, 2 quarters in the books. We've got Desmond Bane. Williams is out there with John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young against Morant. Capella with a screen on Morant. 4 on the clock, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
And, well, a chance now to check out Larry Nance. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. Second in three-point field goal percentage. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Here's Bane. After the basket by Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Clark. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant passes to Bane. Morant sets a screen for Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Williams against Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Williams. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've led by as many as 14 points. Clark up top. Morant against Young, and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits. His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Now here's Bain. He's got 10. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clark kicks to Williams. A kick out to Bain. Misses the three. The Hawks trail by 8.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Morant outside. Here's the teardrop. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Nance outside. Young against Morant. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considered he's hit none since.
Clark finds Jackson. Williams with the ball. Now here's Clark. Left side, Bain. For the three. The shot, no good. Excellent D there by Johnson.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Hawks passing it around. Pass to Young. Over Morant. And the rejection by Morant. Bain with it. He's picked up by Nance. Bain passes to Morant. Dishes it to Williams. Back to Morant. And Capella sends it back. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Memphis leading by 5. Bain passes to Williams. Bain against Johnson. Bain kicks to Clark. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. And another miss by Memphis. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Nance dishes to Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Hands it from downtown. Now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And here's Morant after Larry Nance getting his 3 to go. Jackson looking around. Bain. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. That's 12 points for Desmond Bain. Atlanta calls timeout. Now that we have a moment, let's take a peek at the teams that are leading the league in blocks. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Morant against Young. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Williams against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Young. Here's Nance. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. Oh, great ball movement there.
Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Johnson against Bain. Morant outside. Back to Bain. 6 to shoot. Latrey. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For the tie. Uses the glass to drop it in. Capella's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Great inside play by Clint Capella, using all of his size to find that shot.
The kick out to Williams. Morant against Young. And that one's good. Morant's got 14 points for the game.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-6 run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Forrest is checked in. Five on the clock. Capella with a screen on Morant. Forrest's shot is off. Grizzlies have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bain. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Okongwu finds Johnson. Back to Okongwu. And they pick up 2. Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Williams kicks to Kennard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. He's got 11.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And the Hawks with possession here. A 2-point game. Here's Forrest. Guarded by Morant. From about 16. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Morant dishes to Williams. And no good. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Forrest passes to Okongwu. for the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in. They've led by as many as 14 points. Morant drives in. Can't get it to fall. They could retake the lead after trailing for a while.
Nice work to hang around and just give yourself a chance. Put yourself in position.
For Atlanta, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Hunter's checked in for Atlanta. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. On the wing, Jackson. 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Okongwu.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also the hustle, showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
And stolen by Hunter. Driving in. Out to the right wing. That one goes. Count it. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead.
A tough guy who doesn't mind mixing it up. Hunter can do a lot of damage in the paint.
59 seconds left here in the third quarter. Morant against Hunter.
I had a chance to check out some stats for Marcus Smart. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 7 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
The first one falls. Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Hawks. Young's checked in. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Atlanta leading by 6. There's the pass to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. In the corner, Kennard with it. And the 3 off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
For Atlanta, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now Morant. He's got 15. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. 4 seconds left. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got 11 points.
Boy, this is what we talk about with Jaren. The ability to score on all 3 levels.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 9, so Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Young. Then there's Hunter, and it's Forrest in a shooting guard.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
To the inside, a shot's good from Nance. Nance has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Rose kicks to Jackson. Here's what the Atlanta Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Sunday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, and they'll be taking on the Trailblazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
Zeller, he's checked in for Nance.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Grizzlies on defense. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Smart. Inside, passes to Forrest. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young outside, fires the 3.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Smart puts the pick in for Rose. Outside for Jackson. Smart on the wing. That 3 off the mark. The Hawks leading by 9. Feeds it to Hunter. Over Kennard. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And he's good on the second.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Pass to Jackson, and stolen by Okongwu. Young from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. In the corner, Smart with it. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Smart against Young. Sinks that one from the post. And the Hawks lead by 12. And it's Rose with the ball for Memphis. Outside, Smart. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against Smart. From 12 feet out. And the rejection by Jackson. To the middle. And they get it back. Rose passes to Jackson. Now Kennard buries it from 3-point range. Kennard's got it back down to single digits for the Grizzlies.
This is what Luke Kennard does. Gets to his spot and knocks it down.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Smart against Young, and Zeller kicks to Okongwu. Zeller, a screen on Rose. Here's Forrest. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Rose passes to Smart. Yep, it counts.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Young with the ball. The pass to Zeller. Zeller, a screen on Rose. And Young, here we go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. There's Smart. To the paint. It's blocked. And here we go. Here's Forrest. Another shot. Shot by Zeller, no good. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Rose. They get it again. Jackson kicks to Rose. Kennard for 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Young. Atlanta calls timeout.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Capella. On the wing, Nance. Johnson, the pass to Young. Back to Johnson. Nance against Clark. Clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 24.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Morant against Young. Morant passes to Clark. That one good for 2.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Crafty move. And the rejection by Clark. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clark. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while.
Multifaceted as Trae Young may be, everything still starts with that jumper.
Pass to Aldama. Now, here's Clark. Covered by Nance. The 17-footer. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And now a 9-point Hawks lead.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And it's Morant missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Johnson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Johnson against Bain. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Johnson surveying the floor. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now, here's Bogdanovich.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Williams kicks to Bain. Cranes the three-pointer.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Offensive rebound. Capella dishes to Johnson. Here's Young. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 11.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And here's Morant. The kick out to Bain. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Atlanta's shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Young against Morant. Young passes to Capella. Nance outside. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Clark a screen on Young. Morant kicks to Jackson.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
The free throw drops for Jackson. And so he hits both. Atlanta leading by 8. Now here is Young. Floats one. And the rejection by Jackson. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. The dish now to Capella. Puts up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Young with the steal. Morant with the steal. Bain passes to Jackson. They shoot again. Out to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Behind the back and lays it in.
And that little flare is letting the other side know they did nothing to stop him.
Hawks shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Now Capella. Johnson in the corner. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Memphis has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. A kick out to Bain. Memphis moving it around. This one for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Good D by Johnson. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. Morant against Young. Morant passes to Clark. It's tipped, and the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First one falls for him.
When it comes to the combination of passing and scoring, Trae Young's hard to beat.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. Lets a floater go. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Atlanta.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Clint Capella.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. No good on the second free throw. There's Rose with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
Hard to contest Derrick Rose. With his speed, he's able to stop on the dime and pull up.
Daniels with it. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Larry. Congrats on the win. Big activity for you tonight. What were you trying to do out there?
Same thing, just 100% effort and, defense first. So that's play defense and everything else follows.
Well, your team followed you tonight to a win. Congrats, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. And now, our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.